Hello, it's me, Ariza Gaming. I don't know why the music hasn't come on. Hope you're doing well, Ugovisk, Genon Pliz. Let us continue with Oxygen Not Included. What's the plan today? Let's see. I think the music's not come on because we resumed it just before nighttime. I think that's what it usually does. So, yeah, the plan today. We're going to do the freezer. The dupes are currently grabbing all the food out of this vaguely cold hole, sort of full of carbon dioxide. It's not fully refrigerated. It's helping, it's not complete. And also, I don't want the dupes coming in and out of the base in the suits just to grab dinner. That's taking a large amount of their time, if I'm being honest. Especially because I've got to do the undressing animation every single day. So, we're going to go fix this. That does mean what we're going to do is we're actually going to take the polluted water coolant out of these steam turbines. And we're going to set this Thermo Aquatuner up to run off ethanol for now. And we're going to run that into the freezers here as coolant. Oh, I think I know what I was going to do. I was actually going to make like a cool metal block. Or was I just going to shovel the food in here on conveyors? I think we were going to make the metal block. I think that's what we were going to do. We're going to put the metal blocks in here. So let's do that. Let's make it out of aluminium. This is going to be a vacuum room. That's the plan. So to do that, I'm going to have to set up the liquid lock as well. So perhaps what we do, let's do the liquid locks first. We're going to do them with two specific liquids. Probably naphtha and ethanol, because neither of those are going to freeze at that sort of temperature. I think what I'll do as well... What about the brachine? What about the brachine? Sorry. Hardly distracted. But we've got to do this today, because I'm putting it off today for way too long. Way too long. Yeah, the brachie won't do. What I could do is... If I remove this... And then... I'm just going to hook this up here quickly. We'll fill this with a little bit of ethanol. And then we'll just do some bottles over here for now. Yeah, that's the plan for today. If we have more time, maybe we'll start setting up the geotuning and the phosphorus refining. But to be honest, now that we've actually got Mima over here on this asteroid, getting the refined metal from the volcanoes, it's all good. This is where we're pumping the ethanol from, by the way. There's a little bit more in here. I should probably actually just pile this up, right? That would make sense. But you need to dig the tile first. Hello, Gary, actually. Hope you're doing well. How are you today? Let's dump some ethanol here. Now, naphtha goes on the bottom. We know this. So, grab a smidgen of naphtha. We don't have a smidgen of naphtha. We can make a little bit more. I believe the plan for that is just to put it in here. Because this is at naphtha boiling temperature, and this will be fairly straightforward. So just build a plastic temperature plate. We do have enough plastic. That's good. So I think this is where we usually put it. Yeah, we're going to build that. We got to sort out the freezer today. That's like the main thing that I care about at this point. I think I still need to keep making metal in here. Let's keep making the cobalt. We have loads of cobalt ore. So that should be fine. Make that, because it's less heat than the steel. And it means we can run this a little bit more often. I think we're at the point where we're almost consuming as much reed fiber as this Draco setup is providing. I think a lot of the reed fiber is dependent on us shearing the adult Dracos. The adult excess Dracos now. So we're going to make sure that these guys are staying happy. Which I believe they are. That's what it looks like to me. We may have to start multiplying them a bit sooner. I don't think we would build this again, because I don't think there's anything else we want to shove in rooms like this into this sort of bodged package. Right, is this hooked up? This is hooked up. Okay, so... Fill up just a little bit. I'm going to cut off the brachine for now. So... Now I'm going to dump that out again. Now I have a little bottle of ethanol. And we can keep making some ethanol bottles. That's good. Right, so... let's do the naphtha here as well. I like naphtha for the bottom bit as well because it's very viscous. The game should also tell us when we melted the plastic. This room temperature, I'm going to set this to 165 now. I'll have to remember to change this when we geotune it again. This vent is still doing some shenanigans. Is it really a bodge package? Well, what I mean is, it's convenient for, like, your one Drecker ranch at the start of the game. But I wouldn't want to build 4 of them to get 4 times as much reed fiber. There's way more efficient ways of doing that. I think at that point... I think the Balm Lily Drecos would be a good idea at that point. Especially considering we have so much chlorine and everyone's at Atmos suits. We never normally actually do that. Maybe it's worth doing that for a change. Obviously, eventually we're going to be feeding the Drecos off of the other stuff. The friggin' Bristle Blossoms. That's the long-term goal. You may need to erupt before we get to naphtha. But we will get a notification when that goes, so that's fine. I don't think there's anything else we want to grab. We are still... It's clearly a game builder that's not necessarily the same thing as Bodge. No, you're correct. That's very true. I'm being a bit harsh. Right. I want the dupes to do all these errands, so we're going to speed 3 it. Now, we've actually turned on the fast track mod, so we should notice some improvements to performance these days. So we are just going to speed 3 it for a bit. Until the plastic melts. Which should be in 0.5 cycles. Mimar has plenty of stuff to do on the other asteroid. I don't mind the dupes occasionally idling. We're still trying to train everyone up, after all, in athletics. And we actually have all of the duplicates we want now. So we can kind of speed through it and just watch Ruby just dig away here at the terror biome. Maximum terror. There's a swamp over here, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine. I think we just start demolishing the ocean, but we'll get this bit demolished first, and then work our way up. I don't think there's any real reason not to just connect this. We can get rid of the Abyssal Light. We're not planning on preserving anything, frankly. Yeah, sure, do that. Okay, no one's idle. That's fine. I don't want to unleash all of the sand immediately. And this way we can at least grab all the jungle juice, because almost the entire asteroid is this ocean. And frankly, I want to equalize the gas pressure situation. I want to proactively get rid of all these swamp biomes. Now, this is where we're putting bleachstone, apparently, isn't it? Was there another place where we've been putting it? I bet we've been putting it over here or something. Where is the current bleachstone? Current bleachstone is in here. That's fine. Actually, that's fine. I guess we don't need this. Yeah, keep the bleachstone nearer to the base for now. That's okay. Well, I suppose actually what we should do is we should remove this, and we should put the bleachstone here because this is near the chlorine vent. They're going to be going back and forth to the chlorine vent a little bit. We will do a more refined puffed setup, but I think the metal volcanoes should come first, provided that food is stable. And we've got to do the freezer before that. How are we wiggling? Like this. I love the Willow emote. That's my favorite one of hers. Right, we have the naphtha. Is this too much? You're kidding me. Oh, it's too much. Now what are we gonna do? we could drip it out. Maximum drip. Yeah, I guess I should have expected that to happen. We can dig it out here. Then that should be fine. I think. Let's party 9 that. Yeah, that is party 9. Let's party 8 all this stuff down here. Oh. Sure. That's fine. Let's just idle stuff anyways. Ceramic pitcher pump. Gesundheit? How are you, Quantum Zari? Sorry, I'm not really sure what you mean. Ceramic pitcher pump for what? What was I even talking about? Oh, the friggin' stuff. The issue with that is, yeah, the issue with that is it's 5 high. I mean, we could just bring this down a little bit and put a pitcher pump. It'd be a pretty good permanent solution. Yeah, I like it. Well, it's not like we're doing anything over here anyways. Yeah, sure. I'm happy with that. We're just going to keep making temperature plates whenever we want to map this, so go for it. How's the heat leak over here? This insulated tile is getting quite hot now. I think we are just planning on sealing this all up. So let's just double wall it and then stop leaking heat out into the environment. That's the problem with steam rooms, is that they do leak a little bit of heat eventually if you don't have liquids covering everything. That's why I have liquids covering stuff even when I don't really need to. But, I mean, we do kind of need to in this case. Hope you're having a good day, Quantum Zari. We put Fast Track on. What are your guys' experiences with the Fast Track mod? Ain't pitcher pumps only full high? No. Well, they are, but if you put the pitcher pump here, they can't reach the top tiles, as far as I know. Let's try it. I'm fairly certain they can't reach the top tiles. Also, let's actually build it out of ceramic. Which is why I don't tend to do it. Also, I'm going to dig these out, because we don't need these. Let's Priddy 9 these digs. In fact, you don't need to go here, do you? Oh, oh, whatever. No, I'll get you to do that. It looks neater. Whatever. The puffs are on the loose. They're going to gradually make some slime for us. Who's got skills? We need to keep skilling everyone up. I will come back to appraise everyone for Atmos suit privileges once the stream is done. So Rowan has suit training now. That's good. Yeah. Oh, it says liquid available. Really? Have they changed this? Wow. Okay. I don't know why, but I thought because you can't see the pipe, it didn't work. Okay. Well, that's a lesson learned. Hello, Trevor Queen. Today we're just going to be doing a freezer. We're going to hook it up to these steam turbines. I want to do an experiment. Obviously, the end goal is we're going to just run it all off of naphtha and all off of Nectar, and it will be fine. But we've got ethanol now, and it's going to take a while for us to get Nectar. So I want to see if we can actually cool down these turbines properly with an Ethanol Aquatuner. I think we actually need to plug stuff into the spine to do that, though. So the other thing is, right, we're at the point where we can get down here. We know the natural gas vent is here. I don't think I want to wrap the heavy watt wire all the way around there yet. So what I could do is I could put in some extra transformers. Am I really just going to start going to space to do this? That would definitely be the easiest thing to do as a temporary fix. I think we've got to do this. Are your pipes so clean? Where are the spaghetti? Which, oh god. We're trying to avoid the spaghetti. You only actually need the straws if you want to keep the pump itself out the liquids, which is in magma. Ah, okay. Interesting. So the issue is, well, obviously part of the issue is we've been trying to keep the shove bowls out, but the bigger issue is if we open up space, we're going to leak out all our gases. If I put a liquid lock somewhere over here, then we can get the transformers into space, but even then we still need some active cooling for them if they're not in an atmosphere. But we can build them in space and then connect everything up after the fact. Once we've sealed it off. That seems good. So here's what we'll do. We're going to make a couple of doors here. And we're going to dig... Oh. We have a lot of dupes running in the halls now, don't we? We're going to make an ethanol liquid lock and put it here. That's probably why we haven't done this as well, isn't it? We'll put the transformers up there. There's no universe where it makes sense to put them elsewhere, right? Especially if it's just kind of like we're going to change it eventually. Also, I'm going to yellow alert you, so I actually pay attention to you. Let's dump the naphtha blobs here, then we can dump the ethanol blobs here, then we can tile it out because it's such a small space. I don't know why I built the drywall. And then we can set everything up. We'll actually want to put in the metal tiles now, won't we? We're just going to tile it up, so let's just put the metal tiles in now. This is what we're going to cool the food through. We're going to feed the food through in little packets so that it cools down properly even with a relatively small temperature exchanger. That's my idea. I'm really happy with how this run's going. I think we made a good amount of progress, especially compared to the previous run. If we can do the freezer today, and then the metal volcano geotuning tomorrow. Right, that will do. That there. Then I think we're on a really good track. Why are you scolding? What? Did you just dump a load of hot... Oh, the naphtha is really hot. Of course the naphtha is really hot. What am I talking about? Well, that's fine. We knew that was going to be the case. Right, now we dump ethanol in here. I'm going to yellow alert this again. Is the naphtha going to boil... Oh, wait. Let's wait. Yeah, hold on. Let's wait for the naphtha to cool down first. Because this is going to scold everyone until it cools down. And it's also going to boil the ethanol. Yeah, the pains of not actually using oil. Now, you're still building the gas pipes here because we're planning on hooking up this chlorine vent. This vent is currently idle. There's a load of hydrogen here. Is there a universe where we make a hydrogen lock? I don't think there is. I think we'll just actually... I think what I'll do is... I'll put the pump here and then I'll wall it off. Yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll put the pump here. And then I'm just going to wall it off after that's done. The power wire needs to go here. Where's it going? This is fine. What was the plan getting in here again? I think we were... Oh, let's just send it up here. Whatever, it's fine. It's just Mima. Mima's gonna have plenty of time to do this. There's still 5 days worth of food. There's forageables all over the place. I will disconnect the wire for now, not to accidentally pump everything. And we'll make a liquid lock over here. So what we'll do for that is... we leave the obsidian here. Something like this. And then what I can do is come up here. Yeah. Just do that. Just make it with water because the chlorine isn't going to cause any issues. Hello, Marinato RX? Or Marinator. That makes more sense. Hello, Marinator. Why only one character? This is the teleporter asteroid. Basically, all we want to do with this asteroid for now is get materials from it back to the main asteroid. We only need one person. We are not in a huge rush for anything they're doing here. We also just wanted to have one person analyze all the geysers. Less people means we need to set up less infrastructure. And considering we're not in a rush, I'd rather just have them get on with it while we're doing stuff on the main asteroid. Where the main goal is. Is there anyone we want? I think maybe we still print dupes if they're really, really good. But they have to be really, really good, which none of these are. So I guess I'll get some salt water. Yeah, this is the main asteroid where we have 35 guys. 35 guys, burger and fries. Right, the naphtha is cold enough now, so let's dump the ethanol in here. Let's pay attention to that. Oh, I'll need to remove this mesh tile once we're done with this. I put mesh tiles in because I wanted to make sure that we didn't have any shenanigans going on, but I don't think we needed to do that. Also, this volcano is dormant. This isn't going to erupt for, like, until the freezer's built. So, I guess we can get the room pre-cooled down. Abe is stressed. That's interesting. Why is Abe stressed? Abe's morale is low. I don't think Abe is trapped. I think he's just in need of some good food. We do have good food somewhere. I'm going to get you to stop making steel for now. Gold wasn't generating enough heat for these guys with the Weezewarts going full crank. So we'll keep making cobalt. We have a gold volcano anyways. I guess we technically have a, Oh, that's perfect. That looks good. Right, remove these. And just do this one. Speedy up beam. If we get more reed fiber, we can do more, Actually, here's an idea. Let's actually put some more carpet tiles in. Just a couple. And then we can give Abe one where we're going to put the carpet tile. I like that plan. And we're making these out of ceramic just to flex on everyone as well. Oh, wow, we put way too much ethanol in here. Keep that up. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was way too much ethanol. Okay, great. Good job. I do tend to do that. In fish news, we removed a whole bucket full of plants. So the fish tank is now considerably less dense with plants. So we can actually seal the fish again. And now I've actually... Oh, God. Oh, yeah, this is why. Alright, stop. Get some help. I'm getting distracted. So now I can seal the fish again, and I can confirm that we really do only have 2 platies and 1 Zebra left. The others have all aged out naturally. So once they're gone, I'm going to get a new batch of fish, and we're going to keep the plants to a minimum. Well, not to a minimum, but like to a reasonable level, because they were getting crazy. Like, I reckon the density of plants got 4 times higher than what it is currently. Which some fish like, but like... I don't want that to be the only option for the fish. Even if it was pretty good in terms of purifying the water. It's still too cold up here for the bluff briars. We're gonna heat this up gradually. That's alright. Right, let's speed it up again. I need to keep remembering to speed it up. It's very tempting just to watch all the dupes when there's so many of them, but not at the moment. Right, so now I just want to build some granite tiles, and then... Yeah, granite tile these bits, and then there won't be any gases in here. And then we can build the rest of the freezer infrastructure. Okay, well, that works. And I need to think about what exactly this is going to look like. So, remove just the tiles. And we're going to leave the aluminium ones in. What? Why'd it go? Okay. We'll try again. With this one. That's fine. Can we get a bottle of ethanol and just dump it on top? Will that work? Relocate here. Let's see if we can do this without the fussiness. In fact, actually, maybe if I put the tiles back, that will help. Sorry. Was indecisive, now not so sure. Not that the dupes ever mind building anything out of granite in here. This is their favorite thing to do. $130 kilograms of naphtha. That's too much. Who's gonna empty this then? Otto? Yeah. Okay. Good job, Otto. Right. You've had opening a bottle work? Yeah. Summon an naphtha's coming out, that's alright. Get you to sweep all this again. This has worked just fine. I guess we didn't need to build a bottle emptiers. That's fine. Right, Abe now gets the comfy bed. Abe has a carpet tile, so that should help with the stress. We're gradually going to move all the dupes over to these, but it's going to take a while because we need to build a lot more of them. We are going to build the base going into space just to save space on the main asteroid. That was always the plan. Right, we've got vacuum in both of these now. That's good. So, let's think about what we want to do. So, the cooked food. So, we want conveyor loaders. So, these I'm going to make out of gold. Because why not? Those are going to go from the kitchens. They're going to go into a meter. Now, is each one going to be independent? I don't think so. We could do them independent so that each one... We could evaluate each kitchen's relative performance, but that feels a bit silly. Where would I want to shove the meter? That's the question. I could shove the meter up here, to be honest. Right, cobalt goes here. We reach all of this? Yeah. Well, let's just combine them for now. So what we would do... Let's unpause that a little bit. Hello, Carmike. Hope you do well. So we need the food, because we're going to chill the food in this block, which is going to be cooled by the coolant loop. We want to cool individual food packets. So let's give it a try. So we're going to make this out of aluminium. We're going to put this here. We're going to plug it into itself. I don't think I ever actually tested this concept. We had this concept, but we never finished it on the previous run. So it's going to go in here. Now, I can already see a problem, which is that I want to bring it into the start of this. Now let's try flipping it around. Because the food could go in whichever way I want. So let's get rid of that. If we take it like this, that's fine, because the food isn't going to boil any of these liquids. Naphtha and ethanol. The food's not going to be that hot, surely, after passing through all these tiles. So that's going to go through here, through the insulated tile, through here, and then... Ah, I see the issue now. We need two insulated tiles. We're going to do it like this between the two freezers. I could just have two independent loops. That might actually be easier than that. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, we'll just put the chute here. Is the food going to get cold enough quickly enough in here? I don't know. It depends how much we meter it out. Can they grab it out of the meter as well? Is that an option? I guess it's just going to build up on the line, isn't it? Right. Well, let's try this for now. I just want to see whether it works. So what we'll actually do is we'll take that one off. That one will come over here. And then we'll run it like that. And then the coolant pipes, and this needs to be aluminium here for sure. Ah, we got polluted water. How hot does food start at if boiling ethanol is a concern? I think it does come out of the gas range hot, but it should cool fairly quickly running through the tiles. Does it actually say on here what temperature it comes out? It doesn't say. I think it does come out hot, though. I think we've seen that before. But I think it will still cool down before it gets there. And the naphtha is here as well, and there's a lot of naphtha and has a lot of heat capacity, so... Should be fine, right? I think it'll be okay. But let's investigate. This is a a bit of an experiment today, to be honest. Right, so you could be ethanol. This pipe needs to get removed. Now, I'm pretty sure I could just shift this pipe elsewhere. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to fart about with this. I think it comes out 100 degrees C. Yeah, that sounds about right. I thought it came out like slightly hotter than that. No, slightly cooler. So it'd be colder below, so I guess in the freezer area. I'm not worried. Let's put it that way. I'm going to cut this off for now as well. I'm going to make sure that we're actually... Wow, it's still too hot in here? Can I just get you to run the gold again, then? Because he still needs some heat. And we do still need the refined metal for building everything, so we may as well. Problem is, all this water is a bit too hot now. You know what I could do? If I just set it up like here, the bridge. Let's see, that could go there. If I set up with the bridge so that it goes like this. No, like this. I think that will recirculate this coolant loop while the metal refinery isn't running. Let's try it. It's the bit that I always forget to do. But we need to drain that liquid out of here before we can build that radiant pipe there. Well, I guess I could build the pipe first and ask questions later. Bubbles? What's up with you? Can you not get in the suit thing? In the gym? You can. I guess you just didn't really feel like it. Abe is still stressed. What Abe? He's just not getting the morale he needs. He just needs to calm down a little bit. Right, speedy up. Let's see how this all goes. If they build all this pipe, the water should start recirculating, and then this pipe should clear pretty quickly. Yes. Good. So this should mean that we can now recirculate all the coolant liquid through here, even if the metal refinery isn't running, which means we don't need to make random metals anymore. We can just make steel, I think. And the throughput of steel will be dependent on the temperature of the thermosensor, but because the liquid is cooling down in this room as well with the Wheezeworts, it should help equilibrate that a bit more as well. I'm beginning to think these rooms shouldn't be insulated at all. I think these should be the same temperature. Well, we'll just let that run for now. Right, we need a power wire in here as well. That's fine. So that could go here. That could go here. And the automation needs to plug in into the reset port. I think we're gonna try setting this to a very low value. Let's say like 100 grams at a time. What did we agree on? I think the mass that we need to feed through this meter depends on the calorie density of the food. We're just gonna play around with it. But considering we're mostly making lettuce, and lettuce is not very calorie dense at all, we should probably do something about it. What is Abe's schedule? I don't understand why Abe specifically is. We're gonna have to help Abe out in a minute. Oh, you're getting all the soggy feet from the ethanol. That's not helping. You're digging out some iron volcanoes on the tundra planetoid at the moment. Nice, nice. But yeah, we're gonna make it a vacuum. So once the food has been chilled in the cool blocks, it won't exchange temperature with anything, and then it's gonna be free for the dupes to pick up and grab. I think I wanted to shoot here actually, so I can just grab it from over here, right? That means I can put an extra metal tile down here. That's what I want to do, right? Using to cool the freezers. Thermo with Aquatuner with ethanol. We are for now. We're going to swap it out with Nectar later once we get some Nectar, but I think we just need to actually get the freezer working first. We'll put another metal tile here. That will help, and then the chute can come up here. Yeah, I think this is fine. There's also an argument to be made I should just shove the meter over here somewhere, because we do actually have some free space in these rooms. But I don't know. Let's see how this goes for now. It might not be necessary. So that will go here, that will go here. Am I just going to get the dupes to clear out this pipe? I think I might. I think we actually do have enough plumbing guys that we can just do this. Let's just do this. In theory, one Aquatuner with ethanol should be able to cool 0.841 kilograms per second of food from 100 to minus 18. We've also got the two steam turbines over here that are going to be running on the Iron Volcano. I'm not sure whether one Aquatuner can handle both of those. With the Iron Volcano. Because that's the thing, that because we're reducing the heat capacity and we're increasing the load, I think it's a little bit tenuous. We're doing it at the moment because the volcano is dormant. I'm hoping we can actually get some nectar by the time it reactivates, really. But we'll see. You can reach that tile. Oh. Slight problem. I mean, this could be fine. What I could do is, if I put the radiant pipe here... I'll make this bit radiant too, whatever. It could loop in here. And then this could be insulated pipe. That could be insulated pipe. This could go... Let's plumb this as well. And that could go up here, that could go up here. This is just some leftover pipe. And that's going to go here, that's going to go here. So what will happen is the coolant is going to come this way. It'll go up and back in this way. So that can go there, that can go there. And this polluted water pipe isn't going to be here anymore, so we can remove this bridge. Abe's stress is decreasing temporarily. Has Abe actually had a good meal now? Abe has had a good meal now, so he's calming down. Good. And he's extra hydrated too. That's the spirit. I like the brackine. We should have done that a while ago. Glad we have enough pinch of peppers to actually do that. So I need to actually drain all of this coolant out of here for now. So I can just vent it into the room. Yeah. I can just vent it into the room for now, that's fine. The temperature in here is high enough that this shouldn't cause any issues. Not with this amount of coolant, I don't think. Let's just confirm that there's not any polluted oxygen coming out while we have some Fanta. I'm keeping the drinks below the desk now. I've learned my lesson. We're not going to spill anything up here again. Right, you all done? You're all done. Good. So, now we need to fill this up with ethanol. Which I didn't really want to do, but I guess we are going to do. Is there anything specific I need to keep over here? Probably not. So this could just go... If I just send it this way, I can just bridge it on over here, right? Oh, we've still got some polluted water in here. Oh, come on. You need to plumb this. That could have been very annoying. Right, and then this pipe needs to go over here. And then this is the polluted water from the geyser. So I think what I actually need to do with that is send it the other way. I.e. This way. And then I'm gonna cut this pipe here. I'll plumb this as well. I don't want to mess with any of that. I don't want to mess with any bridges here either. Now, this does mean the okay, we've got polluted water in here, so in theory, this shouldn't freeze. We'll see about that. Oh wow, look all the dupes on the ladder working on it. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, the ethanol came out here. That's not good. Have you got like a small bottle of ethanol anywhere? Yes. Relocate here. And we'll sweep this again. Oh, you have a load of friggin' polluted oxygen bottles in here. I hope we're still dumping the polluted water somewhere. Oh, that's right. We were going to go Weezewort this, and I completely forgot. Okay, let's do that. I'm just going to get you to dump polluted water over here for now. It's close enough, right? Right, so... cut this off. Cut this off. We definitely brought over enough ethanol for this, so I'm not worried about that. So this connects down here. Oh. Yeah, that should be radiant pipe. That should be radiant pipe. Mm-hmm. We need to plug the loaders in, so... One day, I'll make these wires neat again, but not today. The arcade cabinet should definitely not be plugged into this. It's not getting used. I'm going to disconnect this. It's going to overload the wire and it's not going to be bueno. Good to see all the thimbleweeds growing now. That's good. I think this means we can actually close... Oh, yeah. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, we can close off this whole pipe now. We don't need it because the plants are up to temperature. So that means I could just remove the entire thing. That's fine. Yeah. I'll get you to do that, and then we could put another pipe there later if need be. Right, ethanol is feeding in. The pipe still needs to be finished. Oh, there's two segments over here that can't reach. Oh, that's irritating. I'm actually going to deconstruct the shower and put a ladder here. This will be quicker. Thank you, Lord Fart Squad, for disassembling the shower. I was in Willow's stream today, Willow Rainey, and she was talking about how she likes to use the shower in a nature reserve. That's a really good idea. Because it doesn't need to be in a bathroom to function. We do need to set up a nature reserve here, but provided we haven't got anyone completely stressed out of their mind, I don't really want to prioritize that just yet. Okay, empty the ethanol over here as well. It's enough ethanol that it shouldn't actually spill over, right? No naphtha here. Stop it. Stop. Stop. I should not be yellow alerting this. I'm just getting lazy. Alright, that's gone. Emptied an naphtha. I think this worked better when we didn't have a tile here, which is why I normally have a mesh tile here. Well, we did it. We got some ethanol gas. Hooray. Gonna have to try again in a minute. Well, it's spreading out and cooling. You are going to get a bit hot, though, having your meal in the middle of that. Right, the pipe is circulating. That's good. Let's remove the shower. Let's put the shower back in. I have noticed a problem. Ice melted over here with the sleet wheat, so we're no longer getting the park bonus. Oh, what a shame. We needed 2 wild plants, and that was one of them. I could bring the pit back in. We could coerce them. But we don't have the natural tile now. We could make a natural tile, but this isn't a permanent plant anyways, so I'm just not going to bother. Put this back. Right, now. Where you moved all the naphtha to the bottle emptier, right? This one? Oh, God. Okay. Right, this bottle getting relocated here. Yellow alert that. Build a ladder here so that I can remove this tile. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So now we set you to 150 again. Oh right, this has started erupting again. Nice. I'm so sad about this. I'm so sad that this is getting disrupted. Very rude. Oh, also, we now have some polluted water up here that needs to be relocated away. Oh, that means I'm going to have to tile all of this again. That's very true, actually. Well, that shouldn't be too long, right? So now I can... Oh, I need to relocate this one as well. Oh, that's why it burst. There was a polluted water bottle there. Blimey. Right, well now I think we're fine. You just need to move that over. Yeah. Right, so now empty this here. Let's do the print. Sand seems good. I'm gonna yellow alert this so that I don't get distracted and go do something else. The yellow alert is for me, not the dupes. In this instance. Then relocate that one here. And I also need you to dump the polluted water over here. Naphtha's there now, that's good. I don't want too much ethanol. Okay, ethanol empty. He's right here. This should work now that we don't have any polluted water in there. No polluted water here in this bottle, right? No. Good. Oh, wait. We still have a load of really hot naphtha here. Get that out of there. Right. That is good. So now I just need to tile this. Again. Let's speed 3 it. They should do this fairly quickly, even without it being a yellow alert. Thank you. It moved the naphtha. Oh, it moved the ethanol. I should have done that right away, shouldn't I? Right, relocate this here. We're learning. It's because there's... I feel like that's why we had the mesh tile here. Stop wasting my time. I'll try and pause the errand so the guy who moves the bottle empties it. It's a very small window. We should be able to get this to work fairly soon. Is the oh, we need to get the ethanol cooled down as well. So this needs to be set to set green signal if above minus I'm gonna say minus 20. Give ourselves a decent buffer. Oh right, there's no power in here because this isn't running. Ah. Okay, I'll tell you what. Just for now. Just for now. You want to get some dupes on wheels running over here? That doesn't make any sense. We've got so much power elsewhere. I think we need to actually build the power infrastructure first. But let's get this finished, and then we'll reconnect the power infrastructure. Because you guys have done this now, right? You're on the way? Okay. Bottle empty is here. We'll dump the rest of the ethanol in here. Just a little bit. Please don't spill the ethanol. Thank you. Right, so now we can build this. Build this. There's no gases in either of these rooms. Right, speedy uppy. And I don't need this bridge here anymore, so we'll remove that. Is this actually running? This is. It's just taking time. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is working a lot better now. It's actually recirculating properly. Good. Oh, right. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason for not doing this. Let's get the planet going. Oh, you've got the friggin' yeah, I guess we can't do that one then. I guess just do this one. Oh, right, yeah. I think we just need to get Mima level 3 digging. How far are you off level 3 digging? Not very. Okay, we'll just wait for that then. We'll just wait for that then. So just tile this up. Tile this up. We'll put some regular old water here. Oh, how about some polluted water? No. I'll just put some regular water here. I'll come back for that in a minute. So we need to set it to the gas range products. Those are the ones we're going to put in the freezer. And the lettuce, I guess. So I guess that means I need to have a room, a bit where they bring the lettuce over, right? Maybe like a little storage tile or something? I could put a storage tile here. We need glass. I could make this allow manual use as well, and you can just shove lettuces in here. That'll do for now, right? Right, let's think about the power situation, but let's... yeah, let's do that. So... what we want... So eventually, the plan was to tweak these. But for now, I think the plan is just to have them on one wire. So we will... The iron's literally right here. So I'm going to conductive wire bridge this. This is in the insulated tile, so it should be fine, right? You know what? Let's just do this just to be safe. That should be fine. For now. And then bring that over here. And that is going to go into a steam turbine line. And then the Aquatuner is going to follow immediately afterwards over here. So that can run like this. Again, I'm going to space out these wires just to make sure that we're not going to have any potential spaghetti issues later. Because I am going to move a lot of this around, right? You know that. I could also plug some other stuff into the Thermo Aquatuner wire this way. But yeah, you may as well build all the wire first. That was the other reason we were waiting on making this independent. Because although we didn't need the extra steam power, we do actually still need to wait for the metal just a little bit. Right, I also think what we were going to do is we were going to put a thing in here. Just separating the tuner from the turbines then. I was looking forward to some kind of way to have it hook us up as a multi-roll spine hookup. I don't think so. I think I want to be able to automate the steam turbines and the Thermo Aquatuner independently on the main spine. I want everything to run on the main spine. Yeah, put some doors here so we can deny access. We don't want the dupes wandering in and out here. George has found a pepper bread. Just gonna yellow alert this to make sure that I don't actually forget to do this. And the first thing we'll do is we'll just put a little vent here. Oh, there's too much hydrogen up there. Okay. Put the vent, like, here. There you go. That'll do. And then we can dig out the rest of this. We can dig out this. I'm just going to go up to the abyssite, I think. I think there's a reason not to. And then we can uncover this. No, don't uncover that first. 39 this dig. We want to dump ethanol here, priority 9. That definitely shouldn't freeze. And then we have a little bit of a space access. I'm just going to keep building the spine here, because we're going to have to. I mean, let's face it, right? We want to expand out into space. That is definitely a thing we actually want to do. Like, we've got a lot of backing over here. We don't have to drywall any of this. Yeah, that'll do. Good. So, I guess we can keep making this out of granite, right? How far can we actually get into space doing this? Oh, I mean, one thing is we're going to have to put some bunker tiles on top. That's alright. I think we will plan on doing this. Okay, that could be the bunker limit, right? That makes sense. Yeah, we have loads of steel. So I'll just bunker this whole bit here. That will do. Right. Okay, so I am going to have the dupes go into space without suits just for now. Just for now. While we get all of this built. So let's actually, yeah, let's just dig all of this. Let's dig all of this. Dig all of that. And then the ladders could go in here. So ladder. More granite for the granite gods. You guys have been freeloading for too long. The oxygen's right here. I will need to change the automation over here as well. I will probably actually just disconnect the smart battery and then the... If I disconnect this, then that will run. Then that will run out of power immediately, which is fine. And then I will just disconnect this battery. And this could just go over here. I think. And then... Oh, right, yeah, this stuff needs to get disconnected as well. So that needs to go here, and that needs to go here. That's fine. The granite gods aren't very generous as they don't give renewable granite. No, true. You can't take it for granite, as they say. However, we have so much of it, I'm not overly concerned. Abe is still stressed. Hopefully Abe decides to calm down. Oh, Abe's got soggy feet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, soup that up. Steam active. The notifier worked. Full Steam Entertainment is working again. That's good. This is at the right temperature. So this is now operating. That's all good. Nice. Yeah, now you guys have some actual work to do. Good. How's it going over here? Wow, looks like you're nearly done. Oh, look how neat that is. Lovely. Now this doesn't need to be priority 9. Doesn't even need to be priority 8. I will get you to keep doing this. I'm just going to use the arrow keys now. That should be easier, right? Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't work when we get right to the edge. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just keep systematically destroying everything. Hold on, who's suffocating? I love when you do a dig errand and it's so large it lags trying to actually fill it in. Right, dig this too, just to let that water out there. I'm okay, not prior 9. Hello, Brunnery. Yeah. Oh, right. Dig... Oh, God. Dig this. You'll be fine, Neo. Get out of here. This should actually be priority 9, though, for sure. Well, it is priority 9. Not that we're letting gases out, but I want to make sure the dupes don't get rained on by meteors. Ideally. Put a bunker tile here. We'll replace all the bunker tiles eventually with something else, but we've got the steel. We may as well just do that for now. Just not worry about it. Cool. Okay, so this room is all done. I need to skill up Mima. She's ready. That's good. Mima actually has enough morale as well, so that's good. So, what else does this mean? We've let the volcanoes open, both of them. Oh, we've let this one open too. Is there anywhere else I want to go? Was there another squeaky puff I wanted to grab an egg from? I don't think so. What do you actually have to do anymore? I could get you to start loading refined metal if I really wanted. Yeah, there's not too much hydrogen here. We should be able to get rid of most of this pretty well. Well, if we get any idle notifications from Mima, that should be fine, right? So, let's have a think. So, we want one consumer, one producer. So the producer will go on top. Consumer will go on the bottom. I'm probably not going to automate any of that immediately with smart batteries, so I don't think we need to do any of those for now. Yeah. And then that goes there, that goes there. Keep building all of this. And then we've got a little bit of aluminium left for building the rest of this, but we'll finish this off like this with the iron. And then... I see now. I think what we'll do is come over here. Do that for now. And do this for now. Just to get us started. You can't reach that tile, so let's just not bother with that one. Disconnect this one. Okay. What's in the loot? Let's have a look. What we got? Spinny, spinny. We got genes! We've actually unlocked regular old genes. Oh, hold on, hold on. Abe, you need to go to sleep. Add new schedule. Bedtime only. Abe. I think we do need to actually think about the morale just a little bit. Oh yeah, Abe, you're going out into space. No wonder you're feeling awful. Yeah. And again, I'll open this up once we're done. And what I think I'll do... Yeah, this will stay sealed off. This will stay the exit to space. I'd say the genes are actually above average blueprint. Yeah, true. Right, Abe, you should be relaxing now, right? You got soggy feet. Yeah. This is why we don't want the dupes going through the liquid locks of liquid unless they're in an atmosphere. Because they'll get the soggy feet, they'll get the stress. Oh, right. We need to give Abe some downtime as well. So, have a bit of downtime here. Weird. Right, okay, let's speed up again. This stuff should be priority 9 for now. People are just breathing in all the various slime fumes that are coming off? Is that what's happening over here? I don't know. It's efficiency, that's what's happening over here. Maybe not. Yeah, we got these tiles here, so we can actually just sneak this in without reaching into space again. Oh, wait. Hold on. Do I want to... While we're here, do I want to get the surface breach? Wake people up? No. I think we leave that for now. We're not actually going into space for real yet. We're just extending the Transformer spine a little bit. Yeah. Oh, look, there's snow up here. Just a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll breach into snow to do the Nectar plant. I keep worrying about that, to be honest. We got regular old water. Fair enough. This is going to take you a bit of a while to get in here now, but that was the intent to begin with. How's Operation Jungle Juice going? Pretty well, I think. Abe is stressing again. Oh, right, because you're having to go out into space to get your food. Oh, and you've got the friggin'... This is pervasive. Maybe we had a load of ice melt up here at once. Yeah, Abe's morale situation needs improvement. It's because they're having to go out into space to get their food. They're not getting all the downtime activities done properly. Okay, now your stress is going down because you're getting tickled tootsies correctly, though. That's good. But yes, we need to... This freezer thing should have happened a while ago. Yeah, I think we just speed through it for now. Just let them go. Let them go at it. Right, we need to connect you up. Plug. Oh, you need to build a gas pipe. That's fine. I think the hydrogen will get let out over here gradually. I will dig these tiles. No, not those tiles. I will dig these tiles as well. Just to make sure we can actually escape. Maybe not this one. What principles we got? Another flock spawn? Sure, we'll take another flock spawn. I keep getting these guys, and I keep not doing anything with them. But we will eventually do something with them. So put you here for now. Wait, what else was I doing? Mima, do you have a snazzy suit? There is a snazzy suit over here. On one of the lockers that we were just looking at. It was in a slightly different position than the other ones. Am I going crazy? I did see us. Oh, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Right, Mima gets a snazzy suit now. Hooray. Right, none of this stuff down here should be priority 9. Correct. Okay, that's good. So, you do just have the Transformers left. Oh, I realize what the problem is. I actually need to keep it open down here for now, just so that you can actually get in here without suffocating. Yep. Very clever. Oh, wait. No. This is sealed off now. I can just open these tiles. And in fact, what I need to do then is I need to make sure this is actually... Oh, this is gonna... The dupes are gonna end up not in their suits. This should be suit access only. So... I think now I make these... I think I actually disable these. I guess later maybe we'll make this a suit terminal. I think we're gonna have to go grab some dupes. They'll probably have just gone into the wilds. Oh my god. We didn't open any of this up. Right, I am immediately just grabbing you and getting you to come back to base. We didn't make any openings in this because we didn't want the... This isn't designed for general access. This is designed for, like, the Transformers themselves, and that's it. Right. I'm sure we'll get a suffocation notification sometime in the short future. Puffs of cold. Well, I should have spawned in a cold biome then. Right, hydrogen's coming out. There's a little bit of CO2. The vent is overpressurizing a little bit. Let's actually just keep digging out over here. Just to make some more space. I know Mimar doesn't have a lot to do at the moment as well, so I'm alright with that. You can dig these two. Yeah, go for it. Make sure this can keep venting. A tiny little blob of oxygen. I think this should be fine. Right. I think we should now be in the correct position. Oh, the only thing is it's going to take forever for them to deliver the last of this iron. Oh, that's alright. Who's idle? Frankie, Bubbles. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Ooh, Mimar is now idle. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Fair enough. You should be able to go around now, right? Yeah. No? Oh, right, okay, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, dig those tiles as well. You need to run the wheel as well, just for a little bit. Please tell me you're delivering slightly more than 5 kilograms of iron at a time. Thank you. I guess... Let's see, how's Reed Fiber doing? Reed Fiber's doing okay. So, we keep company tiling up. That is very much the plan. We can make some more Primo Garb for people as well. Oh, we're getting some reed fiber from these Dimple Reeds now. Good. Actually, that's true. We should be getting a lot of reed fiber from this. We could fertilize this and get even more if we put it in a farm station room. Meh. I think we're fine. This polluted water has not gone anywhere. Oh, I think I know what's happening. It's just straight up not getting consumed because this reservoir is draining first. Alright. I mean, I think I'm alright with that for now. Yeah, gas levels decreasing. What do you want to do now, Mimar? Is this the... Are we at the point where we start dumping some of the refined metal? Like, let's see, how much refined metal do we have? We have a lot of gold and iron. It's very hot. It's not exchanging much temperature at all. Okay, now we actually have the obsidian digging. There's probably an argument to be made for digging out the whole volcanoes, right? So we're going to analyze them. But I suspect that's probably going to end up scolding Mimar. Let's see how that goes. Oh, you need to do this too. Sorry, Mima. You don't have a choice. Oh. Wait. Nope. Come back. You have to finish the job. You're not peeing today. I know you don't like it, but that's not your choice. There is also an argument to be made for just sending Mimar back. We have plenty of stuff to do on the other planet, don't we? We just let the metal accumulate here for a little bit. I think I would still rather have Mimar just try and scan the volcanoes, and then at least we get the data banks back as well for a bit more research. I think that's a decent plan. In the meantime, let's keep leveling this whole asteroid. I will keep extending this plastic ladder as well. Do data banks melt? No, they're made of genetic ooze, which is quite weird. I'm pretty sure they are made of genetic ooze. The Drecos are just on absolute free-for-all. Actually, why don't I just wrangle them? I don't have a drop-off in here, do I? No, I have a pickup and not a drop-off. I have a drop-off in here, but I want the reed fiber. Got 8 out of 9 Drecos in here at the moment. I guess it means we could get a Dreco then. Just a random one. Although, if I wrangle a random one that's wandering around out here, it's probably going to drown, isn't it? Yeah, we'll try it. You know, it's 50-50 between genetic ooze and plastic. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, smart guy. Let's have a look. See, it is made of genetic ooze. We are turning plastic into indestructible genetic ooze. That's what's going on in that machine. Ruby's at high stress now. Abe has calmed down, so let's get Abe off that schedule. This is going to keep you busy for a while. That's good. We're actually building all these ladders out of sandstone. I'm not sure we're going to have enough sandstone to do that forever. Oh, come on. Look, we're waiting on this now. I'm going to yellow alert it. Seeing as you need plastic for the machine, but they seem key itemy, and most key items are ooze. Exactly. Very sensible. No, we gotta get this freezer working today. Right, so we've let the air into here now. That's fine. Wait, what have I done? Yeah, there we go. I nudged the camera stand slightly. Oh, you can't build these because they're in the friggin' gym. True. Okay. Well, I guess for now I'm just gonna let everyone in here then. Okay. Also, I just noticed we got 2 Frankies. Just straight up. Someone needs to name a Frankie. Oh, you had it in you this whole time. I believed in you. Right, so let's reset the default permissions. There shouldn't be anyone in here with a hat. Oh, right. Camille, okay. Camille. Okay, default permissions are you can leave, but you can't go in. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Right, so this means that... the Thermo Aquatuner should now be running, right? Why not? Oh, Oh, we didn't build the heavy wire here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll allow it. Right, priority 9 that, please. Do some more skill points. Nice try. You're getting suit sustainability like everyone else. Quantum Zari, you can get mechatronics. Suits. You can get electrical engineering. You can get suits. You can get suits. You can get suits. Most of these are going to be for suits. Yeah, look, we just... yeah, 2 Frankies. Amazing. Suits. Suits. You can get farming, actually, Ari. That's fine. I built some conveyor rails. Yes. We'll keep an eye on people's morale levels. What else do I want to do? I think for now... We don't want the arcade cabinet to be plugged into this. We don't have any carbon dioxide for a soda fountain, do we? We don't want this here forever. What else do we plug into the Aquatuner line? I don't know. I think we'll just leave it for now. That's fine. Oh, right, the brain machine. We got oxygen to the brain machine? We do. Okay, that's good. I'll keep... Wow, my middle mouse button is not working. I find the more stuff is going on in the game, the less responsive my middle mouse button is. Right, speed up. All I need you to do now is literally build these metal segments. In fact, I only need you to build this one. Oh, that's an Abe job. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I see. It's a whole metal situation. You're down here. Fair enough. Look at this massive ladder. Peak efficiency. Oh, God. Now I'm gonna get someone else to build it? Really? That's hilarious. Wait, Ruby? What's wrong with Ruby? Oh, you're fine. I should definitely be... Wait, George should be in here. Oh, yeah, George got kicked out. Okay, yeah. We should definitely have more dupes up here, right? Dupes with hats. Generally, SS Napmaster. You like to see it? There you go. Alright, is that built? That is built. So now we can just connect this up. Then cancel this. So now that means the Thermo Aquatuner should be running. Good. So now we should start getting some minus 20 degrees ethanol in here. So that temperature is already starting to decrease. That's good. And now for the food. So the food, it's going to be... Let's see. It's going to be set to manual use as well. We're going to make it priority 9. These are going to be priority 8. These are going to be priority 7. Then these are going to be set to... Lettuce. Surf and turf. And pepper bread. I feel like that's it. For now. So this means the Duke should be coming to manually deliver lettuce to these. And that means I should probably actually just unplug this now, right? Stop delivering food to these. There's an argument to be made for barbecue in here as well. But I just want to test on some other stuff first. And also, Let's set this to 0.5. No, let's set it to 0.4 each. Let's see how that goes. Get some food loaded in here. Show me how it's done. And what else we want to do is Mimar. Okay, Mimar is now bored. Okay, that's good. Hydrogen levels are low. Looks like you are actually okay because it's cold enough in here. So analyze this. I'm going to get you to do the same for this volcano. That I might regret, but we'll see. Keep analyzing these. Keep dumping the stuff over there. I don't want you to fill up the asteroid with carbon dioxide. I can get you to go a bit further over here now, right? If I get you to go, say, over here. Something like this. You can come have a look. Or I want to set it low since you're cooling the turbines too. We are going to get Nectar in the loop before we need the turbines. That's the plan. This is going to activate in 26 cycles. I'm hoping we can get enough Nectar to fill this before then. And we're going to start swapping the ethanol out. I was going to experiment with it, but I don't think it's a good plan. So that's what we should do next, is the Bonbon Tree. So let's have a look at this again. So we need Nectar, you need light, you need to be cold, and you need snow. You need 100 kilograms per cycle. So I don't think we're going to do that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Well, maybe we do that. I mean, how much snow do we have? Let's have a look first of all. I need to remember to keep unpausing the game. We only have 536 kilograms of snow that we just dug up. You don't find a lot of it randomly. Obviously, there's a lot in the meteor zone. I could get the dupes to just come out and go into the meteor zone and grab some, but even still, it's several tiles per day for one tree. But it's more stuff as well. We can set up an ice maker as well, right? That would be relatively easy, right? So if I separate this off here... Yeah. I'll get the dupes to separate this off here. Then the transformers are all going to stay cooled properly. Then this can stay as space access, and we can just put a Bonbon Tree in space. And it can grow. That's what we did last time. Because we need the nectar throughput. If we wild plant it, we're going to get a quarter of the nectar. Wait, Ada, you should have one of these. There you go. I think we're at the point where we could remove these ones down here as well. So go ahead and do that. I was gonna set up I set up a carbon skimmer here. We're just still letting it dump into... We're still letting the gases enter space, or enter the asteroid over here. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to seal it up now. Let's seal it up. We'll add another skimmer later. Maybe we'll just add a skimmer over here. I don't think this needs specifically to be insulated tile, but I guess we're going to do it anyways. Right. It occurs to me that the food probably isn't going to be cold yet, is it? No. No. That's not ideal. So, stop grabbing random... Oh, hold on. It is cooling down, but not quick enough. That's because the liquid isn't cool enough yet. I mean, you're still eating the lettuce for now, right? Oh, no. Okay. Here's what's happening. They're grabbing the lettuce back and forth with the loaders and putting it in the thing. Okay, sure. Right, so don't allow manual use. Sorry. I've changed my mind. Don't do it. Scrabble the lettuce. Eat it. That was a stupid plan. We'll just have to make a different bin for storing the lettuce. Or we'll have to actually set up some automation. Probably. Still doing the bottom one. I think there was just some errands that were left over. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You are both right. I'm sorry. It's rotting on the conveyor. Amazing. It is cooling down, but not that quickly yet. But that's because the tiles aren't that cold yet. Oh, we've already got the rotten lettuce in here? Amazing. Did it just sort of just rot immediately on the conveyor? Oh yeah, because it's been dumped in the little packets already. It's already been preloaded in there. Isn't any rot super bad? Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Well, you guys can just eat this. This is not a sensible plan. Well, I mean, we just preempted it a little bit with the lettuce. Yeah, the Thermo Aquatuner with the ethanol. The ethanol just doesn't have the heat capacity to make this good. Especially not because we're cooling down this room as well. There's still a load of... Well, there's a load of abyss light in here. That's fine. We're in a stone environment, yeah. We got it out of there. They'll eat the rest of this lettuce before then, because it's in here. Let's just check that they can eat the food from here as well, actually. I guess we'll do that in a bit. I think what I'm going to do for now... For now, let's just actually... I think that'll be good enough. We'll plant the tree up here. We'll plant the tree up here on a farm tile. Let's see, one... We'll get some more seeds out of it as well, won't we? This is obviously not the long-term plan, but this is what we'll do for now. Who's scolding? Oh, right, yeah. Don't analyze it while it's erupting. In fact, actually, you know what does make sense? Analyze the Cobalt Volcano, because it's not currently erupting. That makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? There you go. Easy. We'll have to come up with another way to get around here. You could go up here this way. That's fine. Right, so now we can actually open this up again. Because the dupes can't get through the tiles at all now. Well, let's do that. It's starting to get cool enough. It's refrigerated now. Is it cooling down because it's on the metal tile? Yes. That's fine. Okay, that's fine, isn't it? I mean, we're primarily intending to chill it in the conveyor, so it starts off at the right temperature, but that's also okay, isn't it? Alright. I mean, if the chamber was long enough, then it would end up... If the chamber was long enough, then it would end up deep frozen here, and you could have a mesh tile here. And you wouldn't have any conductivity with the food. I think the issue with the metal tile here is that if the freezer breaks for whatever reason, the food will start spoiling again. So I think we do actually want this to be a mesh tile. Yeah. Because while it's being helpful at the moment, it won't be helpful if there's an emergency and it breaks. Or if we switch it over to the other coolants. Let's see. So, can you actually get out now? No. You have to go up here. And then you can get up here. Don't bother building this one for now. How cold do you need to be for deep freeze? Minus 18 degrees. We've set the Thermo Aquatuner to minus 20. And, yeah, we're going to get the surface breach, by the way. This is the surface breach. Pick it up. And then you can come up there. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do the surface breach? It's going to be Ellie. Ellie's here. Definitely the first moment in space for a dupe on this run. What a fantastic occasion. Very well controlled as usual. Bing bong. Up the music. Amazing. Our dupes have managed to breach the surface of our rocky prison. I should be careful. The region is extremely inhospitable, and I can easily lose resources to the vacuum of space. Not particularly dramatic what we're doing at the moment, but it's a start, isn't it? There's some snow up here. We can keep grabbing the snow. Am I just gonna let the... I'm gonna let the dupes in training just wander through here. Demonstrate the, demonstrate their metal. It's not like they have anything else I'd rather they do at the moment. Yeah, actually. Just come up here and dig all of this. All the crushed ice as well. Wouldn't it be better to have a bigger difference between the coolant and the minimum target temperature, especially there's only 4,000 conductivity? Yes, maybe. We'll investigate. Oh, you're full of a little bit of food still. That's not a good plan. It gets stuck on a small packet. Oh, that's not a good plan at all, is it? Yeah, because we're always going to end up with a decimal amount of food. Ah, okay. The solution to this, then? I mean, I can manually reset it for now. Oh, no, that didn't help either. Is it stuck, or will the next packet just be extra small? No, it's stuck. Very much stuck, which means it's going to off-gas in here. Which means what I probably need to do is actually move the meter outside this room. Who's idle? George? George! Or George. Commit Sudoku. I command you. There you go. Oh, yep, there you go. Perfect. Right, let's actually plant the friggin' plant. I guess we'll plant it over here for now. So we want the Bonbon Tree. It should be cold enough out here. Oh, the dirt. The dirt needs to cool down. Well, we're going to deliver it the cold snow. How cold is the snow? Quite cold. That's good. We don't have a shovel break, do we? Do I still have the shovel set to wrangle? I do. Okay, that's good. So there is a break. Where? Oh, right. This wall needs to be obsidian. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because the shovel's can't get through this bit, or these doors. Oh, there's a breach here. Oh, right, there's a breach here as well. Okay, well, we'll do that. And this is a breach as well. That's why we had that as obsidian. This doesn't need to be obsidian, though. I guess it's not urgent. Right, so you are too hot. You need to deliver snow to this. You are getting slightly irradiated. No? No, you just got food poisoning. That's fine. Right, the temperature is decreasing. It's going to take a little while. If I build an ice temperature plate up here, it's just going to melt into space, right? That's not really what I want, is it? If I build an ice temperature plate here, then it should be fine. Yeah, go ahead and do this. And then that'll conduct through to this. Then this is going to get cooled down as well. The problem with this is it's going to wick a load of heat away. Or it's going to gradually heat up, isn't it? Because it's connected to this. So I actually probably need to deconstruct this and put it here so that it's not actually conducting heat with anything. Oh, but then we've got all the gases here. The snow is still being consumed either way. Ah, maybe we've screwed up. Maybe the farm tile shouldn't be connected to the steel at all. I think that's the issue. Okay, so don't worry about this. Deconstruct. We'll suspend it above so it's not thermally conductive with anything. And then the snow should cool it down. And then it means I can put a fourth one here once they start growing. No, 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 no. Stop doing this. Good job, Bubbles. So how do we easily set this so that it permits a packet smaller than the reset limit? Do we have... I think we just need to have it automated some other way. Maybe we have a timer as well. No, the whole point is it only permits packets of those sizes. Pretty sure it does permit smaller packets. Oh yeah, that's... It's true, it should. Then why isn't it doing it? So it is... So the green signal limit has been reached. I think it's specifically the last packet, because it won't reach the limit. It doesn't matter for the metal volcano tamers, but it does matter for this. I could just set up with a timer sensor. Like, if I put a timer sensor here and an OR gate, that could work. It just means the next packet will be smaller. Yeah, but because the packet doesn't exceed the threshold, it never triggers the green signal, which actually resets it in this case. Because if it didn't work like that, it would have already let it go. Let's put an OR gate in. So something like this. It shouldn't take too long for it to build anyways. So either if the packet is small enough, or if like a day has passed, 90% sure it's working as intended already, but it's not because there's a big packet in there, or there's a small packet in there already. So it's a small packet of food that's going to go off. Because it's not actually getting cooled down, because the meter is before the cooling room. Does that make sense? Let's give this a try. Small packet will have gone through. Oh! Oh yeah, you're right. The conveyor rail is empty. Oh, okay, it is working. That was just the oh yeah, that was just the size. That was just the size of the last packet that went through. Okay, I see. Yeah, no, I get it now. No, I get it now. Yep. Cool. Sorry, I got confused. So, sends a green signal if limit has been reached. Otherwise, sends a red signal. Oh, yeah, so the last packet went through and then reset it, and now it's on red. Yes. Okay, cool. Right, so we don't have to worry about any of that. That's good. Hooray! Okay, let's stop worrying about that then. Right, Bonbon Tree goes up here. This is not gonna be... This is not gonna be... exchanging temperature with anything. I could build some... Oh, there's some snow here. We should just grab this. That'd be quick, wouldn't it? And yeah, conveyor rails don't allow packets to merge. Yes. So now this should cool down pretty quickly. Because it's not connected to anything. So I think I probably shouldn't actually worry about that. And then I think that means we just get the dupes to keep digging out the snow. Let's just double check that the shovel can't reach back in. Wherever the shovel is. Here. Yeah, this is correct now. So that's good. That means we can keep digging up all this snow and it's safe. And the slime is safe as well, because it's really cold. And obviously this isn't a very efficient permanent source of snow, but like, it's good enough for now. And the dupes are going to be alright. What I did to have the meter always reset, you can feed it a constant read signal from a not gate. That's true. Nah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It can just... Yeah, the next packet can just be smaller. That's not an issue at all. These slimy tiles actually give you a lot of slime per tile. Like, normal slime tiles are pretty small. These are 300 per tile. That's good. Also, if it off-gasses a little bit, the slime might actually help the dupes hang out in space a bit longer. That's amusing. Yeah, go ahead and dig this then. Okay, and then the nectar we will just harvest in a liquid reservoir. That could be in the base. Yeah. And we'll probably need more or less a full tank before we continue. Now, the pipe, I'm going to build it so that it's not interfacing with the farm tiles at all. So, that could go like that. That could go like that. That can go like that. Yes, that's alright. This is going to keep cooling down. Okay, let's speed up. Just a little bit. Let's see how cold the freezer's gotten. And also, have we dumped any advanced food in here at all? None that hasn't been eaten. True. We've achieved an achievement. What we achieved then? Game? They got better. Explore 80% of the map, yep. Teleport. Pretty sure it's explore 80% of the map. Like us digging in the space biome is what's triggered it. That would make sense. Right, let's put snow on the resource list. Because this is going to consume snow pretty quickly, especially while it's getting down to temperature. It needs to get down to minus 15. The snow is cold enough, but there's not a lot of it. We can dig all of this top stuff. That's fine. Keep digging out the slime so you got a little bit of air to breathe too. Oh, that won't be enough air to breathe, will it? There'll be enough air over here. Because there's some backing. Actually, there's a fair bit of backing here. We'll be alright. Well, it's not like you guys are doing anything else anyways, so just keep doing it. Speed through it just a little bit. So the ethanol is down to minus 20 now. So the tile's down to minus 20. How about allow manual use sweep only? Let's try that. Let's try grabbing all the lettuce from... Is there any lettuce down here anymore? No. So all the lettuce is over here. So sweep by type, food, edible. What? Yes. Okay. So if I tell you to manually sweep the lettuce now, will that work? Let's investigate. And if not, then we can cool it down to a cooler temperature as well. Just hang out up here, see when the first packet enters the conveyor things. Okay, there's the lettuce. There we go. Let's watch this. So that's a fairly large amount of lettuce. So that's going to come in here. It's quite hot at the moment. It's about 40 degrees C. Let's see what happens. Obviously, the general calories are pretty low now as a result. So that goes in here. Each little packet of 400 grams of lettuce cools pretty quickly, but it's not quite getting down to that temperature. And the metal is heating up fairly quickly. The lettuce is refrigerated, but it's not completely cooled. I suspect it's going to keep heating up. Wow. But we're going to start getting some extra coolant in here again in a minute. The pipe overlay is just kind of freaking out at the moment because we're building more pipes over here. That's fine. Oh my god. Got some real escapades going on. Camille, what are you doing over here? Oh, that's right. Anyone could go through these doors. Okay, that's fine. You do actually have some air right by the surface. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we make a little storage bin of snow and put it up here. Well, okay, guys, what is buried in the neutronium? You show me what is buried in the neutronium. Is it a shovel? What's happened? Game. There's one here too. What's happened? Why have we got buried tiles here? Honestly, I suspect the loop and sensor method is more reliable for deep freezes. Yeah, maybe. We have a very small heat exchanger, it must be said. I think you're right. I think we would need to cool it down by quite a lot. Especially if we don't actually have this tile actively cooling stuff. I mean, it seems like the lettuce is still cooling in this tile. You ran a loop off of a single heat exchange tile. Oh, right. You just ran the food through it until it got cool enough. I mean, that's true as well. We can lower the packet size. Let's try lowering the packet size. No. Oh my god. Game. Right, let's lower it to 0.1. See what that does. So if we send 100 grams through at a time, that is getting cool enough. Okay. Interesting. They're going to eat this quickly enough, it won't matter anyways. But also, how many calories are actually on 100 grams? So, you tend to just use a hydrogen atmosphere at 2 kilograms, so even if something does rot, it won't give up gas. Then the issue is we're leaking some heat into... We're leaking some heat from the base into the freezer, which is why I wanted to do it in a vacuum. But we've done vacuum freezers before, a lot. Well, we've done gas freezers a lot. I wanted to try a vacuum one. Right, let's look this up. Lettuce. So, how many calories per kilogram is it? Let's actually have a look. Oh, you don't have any more lettuces over here, do you? Maybe you do. There's one over here. So we have 4,800 kilograms. 4,800 calories for 12 kilograms. So each kilogram is 400 calories, like what it said in the wiki. So each packet is 40 calories. So that's 40 calories per second. So that's 2,400 calories. No. There's 24,000 calories per cycle being cooled at that rate of lettuce. So that would technically be enough, except for the fact that it's going to take ages to shift a full lettuce through here. Let's tweak this again. Let's set this to 0.2 this time. And again, this will work better with a better coolant. So speed it up. Right, this seems like about the sweet spot for now. 0.2 calories, 0.2 kilograms per second per freezer. But now the issue is all the lettuce is built up here because they dropped off a specific lettuce. And now you're going to dump the lettuce over here. And then if we look in here... There's not that much of a temperature differential. There's a single pipe sensor here. Section here. For an IRL freezer, that's probably actually quite good. Yes, that's true. Yes. Well said. Okay. It's saying we've got a load of deep frozen lettuce in here now. I mean, the higher quality foods will be more calorie efficient. So that's definitely the plan in the end. So I guess now what's the plan? We could move the lettuces closer to the base as well. Now that we're not using this, the only issue is now we're not using this space at all, right? I want to extract this. Let's get this fossil out of here. And then we can actually level this whole space. I feel like it would be a good idea to create a system to distribute food between the two freezers. Yeah, true. Because each one is going to get loaded up independently with random crap at the moment. It looks like the lettuce is exchanging heat in the mesh tile. Obviously not as efficiently, but it's still not bad. Yeah, this is all deep frozen now. Okay. Alright, well, that's some partial success. Yeah, let's go excavate these. Can we get someone to do this? Do we have anyone with... Okay, we do have a couple of people. We have Barney, we have Camille. Who's idle now? You guys are idle now because... Why? Lag? I guess it's allowed. Right, snow could go in here. That could be Priority 8. You are still getting down to temperature. You're trying. Oh, the ice friggin' melted, so this is, warming up again now, isn't it? Boo. Annoying. Right, algae? Yeah. Just a little bit of algae. We have 25 tons of algae now. So what I could do is... if I put it all... Okay, here's an idea. If I put it all on the same conveyor... If I put it all on the same conveyor and then 50-50 it here... That should actually ensure the food gets evenly distributed packets-wise. Right? I feel like that would be a good plan. I'm mildly concerned that we have such a big backlog of lettuce in here. I feel like this is going to rot before it gets to the other end. Well, let's deconstruct this then, so it rots somewhere else. Fossil excavated. Hooray. So we can demolish this now. This is where the floxes are, which is fine. What do you mean no power consumers? Oh, you never built the friggin' power wire here. Oh, that's not very cash money, is it? This is fine, but we need to get this built now. Okay, I have a plan. I don't really want to open up the steam turbine room again. Okay, looks like everything's deep frozen in here now. Okay, now we have an issue, but that's because I've set up the conveyor rail in an odd way, isn't it? No? Oh, it's because I unplugged the source. Oh, I get it. Yeah, the conveyor rail has to have a source for it to actually move. So if I actually do it like that for now... Yeah, I guess I hook it back up and I get you to keep doing this just so that the conveyor still runs. It's interesting. Weird. Right, I'm hoping this means you're actually going to get down to temperature soon then, because we're wasting a lot of snow trying to get you down to temperature. And there's all the snow. Wait, why we got refined phosphorus? What happened? Huh? Was there just a little bit of up here hanging around? It's possible. How weird. Are you taking all the snow? Are you actually putting it in here? Tuned. The door? What was the purpose of this again? I guess to get over here. Analyze this, please. This is where all the sweetles are. So obviously we need the sweetle later for the sour gas plan to eat all the sulfur from the sour gas boiler. We don't have any sulfur guys. So we're gonna just leave them alone until we're nice and ready for it. Oh my god, these poor sods. This is very amusing. Very amusing, but not very practical. You build all the conveyor rail? You did. Okay, that's good. So this should distribute evenly between these things now. Now all the food in here is deep frozen. And all the food in here is deep frozen. That's a good start. So while we're waiting on the... While we're waiting on the tree, I guess we should probably just move the Waterweeds at this point, right? Let's have a look at the farming overlay. So... We don't have a lot of excess food at the moment, it must be said. So I'm going to keep these growing while we set up the new farm. Where's the new farm going to go? Because we want it to be warm, and we want it to be somewhere that's out of the way. This is where the new farm is going to go. So... What I will do is... I don't mind this all being polluted air for now. I'm just going to set up a couple of rooms. And... Does the bleach stone matter? Are we getting the occasional chlorine bits in here? We are getting the occasional chlorine bits in here. So perhaps we leave it down here. The oxygen should push the chlorine down here. I think that will be fine. So let's dig this out. I don't think that's a bad idea, just for like a consistent food source. That's nearer the base. Because this is a bit far away. This is relatively near the kitchens. In all honesty, this could all be suit access as well if I really felt like it, but I don't really feel like it. In fact, actually, if I just do this for now, then we'll make sure this is suit access only. Right, let's speed it up. It's a little cold. There's salt water in here. We can just dump some salt water in here. This salt water's warm enough. I feel like this should be fine. Right, do the digging. I can hear the arcade. Oh, that's not the arcade machine. That's something else. Okay, that's fine. I could also plug the arcade machine in now. That's fine. Let's do that. So... Build this here. And then that could come out here. I think we have enough metal for this. If I just put some tiles here, I don't mind letting a little bit of gas through. So let's put some obsidian tiles here. And we can just let the wire through that way. And then... Yeah, so just come this way. And then I'm literally just gonna send you over here. And then these can just bridge like this. And then this could bridge here. And then this one could be yellow with that. This one could be yellow with that. Good. And then we can plug in something else as well. Is there anything else I want to plug in over here? Probably the soda fountain at some point, but not now. Yeah, that's good. So the dupes could use the arcade machine as well. Any other recreation buildings we feel like using? We could put a surfboard somewhere, maybe. So, realistically, I should totally just put a surfboard here, shouldn't I? That would be very easy. Just fit in and get some extra morale. I don't think this is going to be part of the permanent plan, but like, we can literally just fit this in here right now. So let's just do it. The only thing is, if I wanted to leave some liquids run so that it forms a gas seal, because I think eventually I want a gas seal with it. So let's put the surfboard here. The water in the pipe. What temperature is this water? That's steam turbine water. We want this water to go in here. So that one can go around... What I'm going to do is I'm just going to send it down here. And then here's the plan, Stan. There we go. Build those bridges. In fact, you just plumb this. Thank you very much, Lee. And then take that out. Because that should always be regular water coming through here. That could come down here like this. Oh, I should seal this now. For sure. The dupes could get back from around here on their own. I don't think they're going to get up to shenanigans. Maybe they've already gone up to shenanigans. What could a rec room be? 12 tiles. So we'll put the doors here. And then what we'll do is we'll just make 2 waterweed farms. Obviously the temperature insulation over here is not amazing at the moment. Okay, here's what we do. This is the room that the dupes will have access to. I should also just make this all igneous rock now that we've dug enough igneous rock out, right? Just do that for now. And then the water that comes out here, what I'll actually do is I'll get it to flow out this way so it forms a vacuum seal with a little blob of liquid. Well, not a vacuum seal, but like, doesn't let any foreign gases in. And then I'll put a little lamp here. I could just go here. With a motion sensor here. And that wire that is going to... Right, that's the recreation wire. But what I could do is I can unplug this stuff and plug it in here. And then we're good. There we go. So we don't have to do a load of stupid wire spaghetti. As well. This should all be fine on the Transformers. So that could go there. And then we'll just pump all that water back up anyways. I mean, eventually we'll have to do something a bit more elaborate than this, but this will do for now. And then we just put the crown molding up here and then we're done. Yeah, have fun with that. We've still got all the ice that's randomly melting up here, haven't we? I think we had a little bit over here. No, we still have a load. At this point, I should probably just put the mesh tile friggin' here, shouldn't I? Let the ice all flow down here as well. Yeah, sure, whatever. So now you just need to build this pipe and then you're done. Right? Yeah? Yeah. I'm fine with that. I also find it interesting that it does have to actually be regular water going in here. I mean, that makes sense. In fact, we don't even need this tile. This is a gas seal on its own. Right, so... we have the surfboard. I'm not going to drywall that. Now we need to do the lettuce. And the lettuce we're going to access from over here. I think that means I could... Does that mean I actually just open this up? I don't think it does. I think it means we go around it. So let's actually... I think I'm going to open it up here. And then, I don't care about any of this, so we'll dig all of this out. Oh! I've opened this geyser up. I don't think that actually matters. This is outside the base now. Right, ladder's just going to go up here. I will put a farm station over here. I'm not intending for this to be permanent. This is just to make sure we can get some... I want the food to be closer than it is over here. This random part of the map. I want to demolish this random part of the map. This is basically just an exercise in organization more than anything. And I want to mechanize the lettuce drop-off. That's the main thing that I actually want to do. Which is something I will do over here. Right, surfboard's good. That's good. Tree is still too hot, but it is cooling down. Oh, now it's not. I think this will eventually cool down, but we're going to get through a lot of snow before we get to that point. I guess some more meteors are going to land. They'll cover all of this, but that's fine. I think. I don't think any of the meteors that are here are going to be causing any trouble. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Barney. You actually know how to surf. Congratulations. So it spills 50 grams per second. That's not a lot of water. That's fine. I like it. What's Mimar doing? Mimar's still analyzing this. Oh my god, have you been analyzing this in the CO2 the entire time? That's hilarious. This big chunk of gold. I am just going to let these keep erupting and then we'll cool down the metal somehow later. Right, the park is no longer working. How happy am I with everyone's athletics? We haven't printed off any dupes for a while. Let's go through the hat list. Check athletic skills. So you're at 10, so I think you get hats permission. Otto is at 10, so you get hats permission. Meep gets building. Quinn gets farming. Glowood gets digging. Marie is at athletics 11, so you get hats permission. Old Farquad, Fart Squad gets supplying. Lindsay is not there yet. Liam is athletics 11, that's good enough. Liam already has a hat. Let's give digging to George. George is obviously good enough. Gene? Gene is not quite there yet. Although... oh, you'll be good enough. Gray area, you could get tidying. Then we're on to the Frankies. Frankie has exosuit training. If anyone has exosuit training, that's a plus. You could go out because you've got athletics 9. I think it's good enough. Guess I'm going to give you a digging hat. Ellie, I think it's good enough. Camille is definitely good enough, but that's not a problem. Bert is good enough. That's good. I'm going to have to re-hat these guys later, but that's fine. Ashcan, you're good. Bubbles, you're also actually good. I think they've got enough athletics now. I'm comfortable just letting them out into the base. Standard slipping. Okay, yeah. Yes, that's true. But I want to just get rid of all the super missions. I think there is one dupe exactly where I'm not confident. It's Lindsay. Where's Lindsay? Why is your athletics so low? Oh, because you've got chilly surroundings. It's still pretty low, though. I think we risk it. I think we just let everyone out now. I no longer care. We'll still make it so that only those dupes can go to the gym. We'll set these to priority 1. We'll let them still go to the gym, but we'll mostly let them do other things. Because we don't have the park here anymore, so there's no point just letting them out there. I think we actually just reset the permissions for everyone here. This is not a problem. I want to keep these doors here. These doors could definitely go. This is an affront to humanity. Remove the park. Yeah, I think we have enough stress relief sources now that we can go without the nature reserve for a little bit. We can start just getting rid of everything over here. Now, we did actually set up the Wheezeworts here, so if we look at the germ overlay, germs are pretty good. I mean, there's some food poisoning here, but that's besides the point, right? Get rid of this. I am now going to just proceed to granite all over this place. So if we go to the germ overlay, I'm literally just going to granite up to the germ point. Because we know we're going to be doing something here. Oh, okay, here. That's fine. We know we're going to be doing something here. Let's just start doing it. Move all this random crap. We're going to leave that bit there. That's fine. There's no germs on that bit. There's no germs on any of this bit. Where's all that water going to fall? Pass. We're just letting all the water drop onto the bottom of the asteroid now. Very much so. Oh, look, they actually dug all of this. Interesting. Yeah, provided it's not actually going to just clog up the map. We're just digging all of the map now. Get it out of there. I want to start organizing the gases a bit better. But this is going to be granite because I know we're going to put some geotuners here. Just don't know exactly where. Right, put this here as well. Put this here. Put this tile back. Wrangle the plug slug. You're wandering over now, that's fine. Yeah, we got a few Fluxes now. A lot of the... Wow, a lot of ice just melted here. Look at this. This is why I opened up the mesh tiles. So I wanted to dump all that ice back in here. That's fine. You are... You're not going to cool down, are you? Problem is, if I build a temperature plate here and it melts, it's not good. Maybe I just build one here now and it doesn't melt. Like, polluted ice we know will be cold enough. Maybe we just do this. That shouldn't ever get hot enough to... Oh, no, the polluted ice could get hot enough to melt. Oh, that's true. I think what we actually do is... we build the regular ice here again. Cooling loop. I don't want to set up a cooling loop all the way over here. You know what you're asking me to do? I mean, there is an argument to be made we should set up a cooling loop for the friggin' Transformers eventually anyways. And this is right next to that. So I can kind of see the logic for it on that basis. Shove another Aquatuner somewhere, which would admittedly be easy to do right next to all these Transformers. This is a conspicuously shaped room for a Thermo Aquatuner steam turbine. We could probably do that. Just general base cooling? I mean, then the issue is... we've got some oxygen pipes running through here, but that's not a big issue. I was trying to think about what we'd even shove in this space. I would like to get this done first, but maybe beggars can't be choosers. Oh, this ice isn't cold enough anyways. I can't even empty storage in here, can I? Can I? No. You can empty storage in a hydroponic, but not on a farm tile. Oh, I'm just going to try building a polluted ice thing. Whatever. If it says building melted, then I'll be fine. Just do a ghetto hydrogen cooling loop. Yeah, we have the hydrogen here. Is it quicker than a bodge? Because once this gets down to temperature, it'll be fine. It's just the getting down to temperature part that's the annoying bit. It won't need cooling after that point, because all the snow we're going to be feeding it with will be cold enough. Because it's going to be coming from space. And it's cold. Is them actually standing on this warming it up? Doesn't have to move much temperature at all. No, it doesn't. You are trapped. Yep, that's true. You dig all of that out. Move this. Move this. Door. Dig out all of this. That's fine. This should be tiles as well. That is 800 kilograms of blue ice. I feel like the thermal mass of this is high enough that it still shouldn't melt. Yeah, keep building this. I believe in you, Lagbot. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Glorious plan. Okay, well, it should be cool enough now, right? We just need to sweep this up before it gets too hot. Right, now it's growing. Okay, so now let's sweep this. And the rest of the snow, we should be feeding it. Should be cold enough that this should be fine. No, 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 no. It's not cooperating. No. Delivering micrograms of snow. Okay, look. I think we do have to do this. I am actually literally planning on setting up a Thermo Aquatuner over here anyways. But we'll do that tomorrow. Because I'm running out of time now. We made a proper mess over here. Very good. So, what else do I want to do here? Germ situation. So, I want to put a Weasel here then. And in terms of the Geotuners, so I think what I want to do is I want to shove the phosphorus refiner over here. And I had a look at my previous run and the build that we did for this. And it fit pretty well into a 2 by sort of bit space. So I'm pretty confident I can just fit it over here between the geyser and this bit. Like, hold on. I can fit it in this area. That's what I'm trying to say. So, like a tile here, a tile here. It could end up at the same level as this lip. And then this could be storage bins or something, I don't know. And then this could be Geotuners. And that seems like a decent plan. So we know we've got 2 metal volcanoes here that we want to tame. So we can start putting the Geotuners in now. Because I want these to be right next to the volcano. So, let's see. This is going to take a lot of refined metal. So we need these to be in the lab. The lab can be up to 120 tiles. So we could totally just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With floor-mounted lamps and automation. And that's 23 tiles. That's 24 tiles. We could do it with ceiling-mounted stuff as well. That's fine. Let's just do it with ceiling-mounted stuff. We need way more refined metal for this. I'm going to get you to start exporting the gold, I think. The gold should lose heat quickly enough. We can safely move it over. We've got squash fries. Sure, have some squash fries. Right, so this is going to be a door. And then we're going to put some hydroponics in here. Now, this room is large. 192 tiles. That's 92 tiles. I think what I'll do is I'll put a door here, farm station here. This is, again, this is not going to be organized. This is just going to be, well, it is going to be organized. It's not going to be final. We will eventually get rid of this. Don't worry about this one. The pipe here we're going to need to move. So let's actually send it here. Yeah, get out of here. What is the purpose of this? I don't think there is a purpose, so let's get rid of that bit. Then the salt water. So the salt water is going in here, right? This is supposed to mostly be salt water, but it's not always going to be salt water. So the salt water pipe should still be coming from this way. So that could go over here. Build some random liquids in the Draco room. That's not necessarily... I'll wait for that to sort itself out first. Yeah, and then that could just go up here. So that can actually get separated there. The rest of the map is warm enough that this should be fine. I think I actually have to bridge this here. That should be fine. Okay. Kind of running out of time a little bit. Let's keep doing this. So that should be 2 farms once we put this door in here. We'll grow the water... Oh, wait. What's wrong with this picture? We need the actual liquid in here. So I need to put a tile here. That's fine. But this definitely doesn't need to be a hydroponic tile then. How large is this tile? This tile is not very large. I feel like our plan should actually work eventually if we're persistent enough. But I think we will just set up a general cooling loop here later anyways. Just to get started on this, because I don't want to put off the Nectar too long anyways. If this volcano starts erupting, which it will in 19 cycles, I'm not overly confident in this handling that. At the moment, I just need to actually get the food delivered in here, don't I? What I need to do is I need to put a ration box down here at a lower priority. Then... No, but if I'm telling them to deliver the food anywhere, it's just going to end up being shoved back there. I could just put the... The problem is now they're having to run all the way down here for the lettuce, which is even worse. We really have to mechanize this. But until then, I guess I'm just going to put it here, just so they can grab it from right outside. Okay, stop yellow alerting all the builds. I will also just put a bottle empty here. We'll just... Actually, Do I even need a bottle emptier there? Probably not. We probably have salt water coming through here, right? Well, we do have salt water coming through here. I could just build a vent in. Would that even be quicker? I don't think it would be. We only need a fixed amount here. I'll just build the bottle emptier. And then we have loads of waterweed seeds. So start planting all of these. And I'm going to put a pitcher pump down here just so we can grab some stuff. Yeah. Okay. So you're 95 tiles. That's good. What even is the thumbnail shot going to be today? I have no idea. Geotuners. You're all going to get plugged in here. I think I should have done a longer stream today. I have lots of things I want to do. But I got a Lego set as a birthday present, so I was building that today after doing the fish tank stuff. A noteworthy goal. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, I got like a Lego Technic set of like a NASCAR. Right, so I do need to do that. This wire needs to move now, so this needs to go here. Annoying. Hello, little psychopanda, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing alright. So, we built a freezer, we set it up with some ethanol. We want to trade it out for Nectar because it's going to be more power efficient. And because we're also using it to cool some steam turbines for Iron Volcano. So, we do need to increase the efficiency of that a little bit from ethanol. But, we're trying to grow the friggin' tree as well. The suggestion was that we just make a coolant loop for this. It's a pretty good suggestion, in all honesty. At the moment, our plan is to just dump polluted water on it until it cools down enough. This seems like it's getting there. I'm hoping if we just dump enough chill into it, it will grow and behave. Now, if we just get you to sweep this up. Because we've got the tree in a vacuum. The snow should all be cool enough. But we just need to actually get the tree and its surroundings cool enough. Which I think we've done now. We are eventually going to set up a cooling loop anyways for all these transformers. But the map over here is quite cold. So it's not really a priority. If we can put it off, I will put it off. Because that's going to be a lot of refined metal and other stuff. And you've all seen me build a cooling loop. I need to set these to the metal volcano. Set these all to the iron volcano. Not that we have any refined phosphorus yet. So, let's see. What was the idea on automation on this again? Probably just 3 sensors? Yeah. Oh, that'll do, I guess. I'm not gonna be super critical about this. This is not a high precision task. I mean, actually, does this actually illuminate them properly? Yes. I love the Geotuner noises as well, by the way. They're so good. That feels like a waste. Let's not do that. Let's do this. That seems fine. Although I guess later on we'll be putting the auto sweepers and conveyor loaders in here. Well, maybe we'll mix it up then. We still don't really have a lot of refined metal at the moment, so I want to hold on for a little bit on that front. Okay, let this go just for now. We still haven't released Slime Lung, which I'm pretty pleased about. Why are you taking damage? Oh, you're not taking damage. That was the pipe. Okay, that's fine. Right, I think the tree is fine now. This shouldn't actually warm up anymore, because it's not exchanging heat with anything. There's a very small amount of polluted oxygen. That's going to go very quickly. And the snow is all going to be colder. So we should be good now. Although we do need to keep digging snow. We do need to keep finding more meteors. Which obviously aren't going to help the tree grow either. I think what we need to do is we need to set up an ice maker. Just down here. So, let's see. Utilities, ice maker. We'll use the natural snow where we can, and where we don't have it, we'll use the ice maker. In fact, let's make 2. How much power did these take again now? 240. Yeah, that's not too much. So this is... So we can hook up... We can hook up 1 to the Thermo Aquatuner line. So let's just do that. Let's just hook up 1. I don't think we'll need more than 1 for 1 tree. We got liquid CO2 in the friggin' thing. That's fine. I guess base is still cooling down a little bit. These plants are growing now. That's good. So we can start planting a couple more of these. That's good. Okay. And now I need to deliver the salt water here, which we do have in a bottle somewhere. So yellow alert this, so we grow the waterweeds. They do both count as farm stations now. I need to mechanize this as well. But we can do this with gold, actually. That's fine. So we'll do something like this. Irksome. Very irksome. We're 1 tile off perfection. Well, maybe I'll just move this one over here then. And now those 2 aren't getting covered. I'll just put another auto sweeper over there later, that's fine. One tile off, might as well start the whole run over. Yeah, exactly. So there's 3. There's 3, actually. We'll be fine. Yeah, so... I don't mind this one. I'm happy for just 1 lettuce to be manually cultivated. So this is the lettuce conveyor. Lettuce proceed. I'm happy to just put a chute here. I'll put some chutes here just for dropping food off so it can get cooked. Not that we're currently planning on cooking lettuce, but we may do in the future. So that can just go like this. And then the auto sweeper can deliver it to the conveyor loaders. But I'm doing it this way so it prioritizes dumping them for cooking first. So that's fine. And then the Conductive wire could go here. I'm really stretching the limits of what refined metal we have. Oh, yeah, we don't have enough for this. Maybe we do. Okay, we do. That's good. Right. Bubbles to dump the salt water in. And then I'm gonna leave after this cycle. I don't even know what the thumbnail is gonna be at this point. Yeah, you need more refined phosphorus. That's fine though. We can set up the phosphorus machine over here. This is perfectly workable. A reasonably good use of space. And we could shove more geotuners over here as well. This is not a major issue. In fact, if I have enough refined metal, can I just go and... How much salt water are you putting in here? Hopefully enough, right? Also, we need a ladder... fuck. If I put a ladder... I can just deconstruct this, right? What's this full of? Diluted oxygen? Yeah, deconstruct it. We're not still using this, surely. No way. No, we're done with this. Just deconstruct that, put a ladder there. Right, speed up a little bit. And this way our dupes aren't going to be hand-delivering letters to stuff anymore. And then the... Oh, actually, that's the neat thing about this as well. We're going to put the puffs here, so the bleach stone will be quite close to this. Maybe we do make this permanent. Well, I don't think I want to grow waterweeds forever. Although we could grow waterweeds forever, but I think I'd rather use the bleach stone to keep geotuning stuff. Oh, I don't know. Let's stop being so hypothetical about this. Yeah, keep dumping more salt water in here. I'm gonna sneeze. You're okay. Right, 200 kilograms of salt water. That's a good amount. So edibles go in here. That's it. How long is it going to take this salt water to push over? Oh, there's some regular water here? How irksome. Right, you got to sweep this up now. And not all of it, just a little bit. Yeah, I'll do. Get the carbon dioxide out of the way. Okay. Looks good to me. I'll set you to priority 9 for now. Alright, that will do for that. Yes, I know all the lettuce is decaying. That's what we're trying to solve. Right, and we still need one more ladder down here. There you go. The Drecos all seem to be behaving today. They're all cozy again. So it looks like that bug got fixed. I should probably also just get rid of all this ice over here, right? Oh, we do have a slight issue. We have the space biome. Maybe we can still make this work. I'll think about it tomorrow. Why aren't you running? I'm too hot. You're still too hot because you haven't been able to run at all because we drained all the liquid out. Fair enough. Well, you're too cold and you're too hot. I think we just bite the bullet. I think we just mix these together now. I don't think there's any reason to actually keep this insulated at this point. And that also means we can reclaim this productive material. There's a load of hydrogen here as well. We can release that down here. That's fine. Sweep these up. Oh. Still got the stupid liquid situation. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, start letting the temperature exchange. This is silly. Right, looks like the Waterweeds are actually getting fed now. That's good. And the salt water is hot enough that this shouldn't cause any issues. Do need fertilization. So prioritize that, and then... That's enough salt water now, so I can remove this. I can put an auto sweeper here, we can put a storage bin full of bleach stone. That's probably a good plan, right? We've been dumping all the gold from the other asteroid. Yes, I think we have. Not very quickly, but a little bit. Good. Okay, that's good, and then I can put the bleach stone in here. That's gonna off-gas. Maybe the air pressure is high enough it won't off-gas. Do I care if it does? Probably do care if it does. I think I just put it over here. I'll just put it over here, and then they can just go manually deliver it around. I could put a load of conveyor receptacles up here, but frankly, I don't want a massive amount of chlorine forming. You know, maybe eventually the plan will be we just fill it with chlorine and we transit tube down here. God, when am I actually going to stop playing this game? Start fitting more of these in here if we're moving the gold over. And then we can geotune the aluminium as well, but not yet. In a while, crocodile. Are you idle? Suits. What? Yeah, everyone's allowed out now. That's cool. Oh! Oh, this is a minor issue. We got meteors. Okay. Right. We'll get creative with the thumbnail. I have not got time to hunt for a thumbnail. But I think we've been minorly successful today. So we did actually set up a freezer. We've proven that it's worked. The issue is now... we need to mechanize the rest of our food chain to get the food delivered to the freezer, which we're almost done with. Then we need to improve the coolant for the freezer, and then we can start really overproducing food. So that's what we're going to do. But... oh, we haven't got any fish here anymore. Thanks very much for hanging out. It's been nice, as usual. If you're not already following me on Twitch, feel free to do so. You'll get notifications when I go live. I stream on weekday evenings, 7:30 to 10:30-ish. Sour Gas will Bust continues. It's going well. The VODs will go on YouTube. The next VOD should go up tomorrow. Today's VOD should go up the day after, I think. The Discord is also a place where cool people hang out and discuss Oxygen Not Included. You all had a good evening. Thanks very much for hanging out, little Psycho Panda. Let's see who we're going to go raid. Who are we going to go raid? I have no idea. None whatsoever. What's Twitch saying? Let's go read live action pixel. It's been a while. Live action pixel. Currently playing Oxygen Not Included. Are they testing out the beta? Yes! Live action pixel is currently looking at the prehistoric pack beta. So if you want to look at the new DLC, what might be in store for that, feel free to come with me and have a look. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.